Hi parents, it's Miss Seeger. They really do cover too many things at one time in today's math lesson, and they don't give us 2 or 3 days to go over it. So I'm going over the homework, and I'm actually asking for your help to study with your children. Let me go through what you have to do. Literally, you have to count these groups by 10. 10, 20, 30. That's the total in our number bond. But what's over here? 10, 20. That's why that number's here. And what's over here? 10. But then they want them to understand the units also. On this side, we have 2 groups of 10. So we write the word 2, and the 0 is really here. So that's why it's not 20 tens. It's 2 tens. It's 2 groups of 10 over here, plus 1 group of 10 here, and it equals 3 different groups of 10. Then after that, they actually have to write the number sentence. 10, 20 plus 10 equals 30. They want them to see that if you can add 2 plus 1, you can add 20 plus 10. Now, so up here, this is what we call the number bond. So let's count by tens first. 10, 20, 30. So our total is 30. But what are our 2 parts in our number bond? Because our number bond is part, whole. Well, on this side, we have 10. Oops. On this side, we have 10, 20. Because 10 plus 20 is 30. But now here, they want us to write it with the words. And when we write it with the words, we don't need the 0. So, and they're sneaky. Do you see that they put the total first? You're going to have to help your children look for the equal. The total is over here. So the total is 30, which is 3 tens. If I'm going to say the unit of tens, I don't need the 0. 3 tens equals the 1 10, the 1 box of fruit. Ooh, that's messy. Sorry. It's hard to hold your phone and do this at the same time. 1 10. My poor messy one. Plus the 2 tens. Okay? But down here, they want the number sentence with the numerals with the zeros. And if you get your number bond right, then you have your number sentence. You could do it this way. 30 plus 10. Oh, sorry. 30 equals 10 plus 20. Or you could write it just 10 plus 20. 10 plus 20 equals 30. And you just have to keep telling the children, because it is confusing. When they're writing the words, don't use the 0. Because the 0 is really represented when you say the word 10. That's the unit. When you write your number sentence down here, you have to put your zeros back in, because there's actually 10 pieces of fruit in each box. Every time our math book bundles it by a box, or flowers in a vase, or peanuts in a bag, or carrots in a bunch, once it's bundled, it represents a group of 10. So let's count our total here. 10, 20, 30. Crossing out lets us know there might be some subtraction going on. So they subtracted 10. And there's 20 left. Oops. So once you have your number bond, you're going to have a lot easier time. So let's see, in subtraction, we have to use our whole or our total first. So there's 3 tens. They scratched out one of the tens. and there's 2 10s left. But down here on the line, they want the good old-fashioned number sentence. And it's in your number bond. This number bond means 10 plus 20 equals 30. And this number bond means 20 plus 10 equals 30. And this number bond also means 30 minus 10 equals 20. And this number bond can also mean 30 minus 20 equals 10. And it can also mean 30 minus the 10. They scratched out 10 equals 20. All right, let's see how many groups of 10 we had in the first place. 10, 20, 30, 40. I have a total of 40, which is how many groups of 10? 4 groups of 10. What got scratched out? 10, 20. So that's 4 10s minus 2 10s is 2 10s left. Remember, this number bond can mean several things. 20 plus 20 is 40, or 40 minus 20 is 20. So down here, since they did subtraction, you might want to put the subtraction sentence here. But I'm telling you, as long as it's correct on a test, I would take it. Because that would show that they understood. Oops, my paper is moving around. It's hard to hold your camera and do this at the same time. Okay, look at these groups of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. But they've scratched out all of them. Oh, there's the announcements.
Staff members and students, I want you to be aware that Ms. Rome is walking around with a team from technology. We'll be walking in and out of classrooms. We will not disturb lessons. We may take pictures as we go around, but please continue with your lesson and don't let us hinder you. Thank you.
40 minus 40 equals 0. Okay, 40 minus 0 would still be 40. So what you have here in the units is you have 4 groups of 10. And as you can see, they crossed out all 4 10s. So 4 10s, take away the 4 10s, the 0 10s are left. And when you get down here to your number sentence, you need 40 minus 40 equals 0. All right. Now this, I know what you're saying. What is this? We've taught our children to draw our base 10 blocks in a simple line, and that's called quick tens. So this line actually represents tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? 10, 20. 10, 20. The space in the middle just means this is part and this is part. So 20 plus 20 is 40. So this is 2 groups of 10 plus 2 groups of 10 equals 4 groups of 10, which is 20 plus 20 equals 40. All right, so let's see if they have anything harder on the back. Now here, as you can see, they took the support away. There's no pictures. They're telling you to draw it, but let's see if they make you do the number sentence. Draw quick tens and a number bond. No, you don't have to do the hard sentence. You just have to do the number bond and do the drawing. So we would have to draw 10 plus 20. That's 10. That's 20. That's another 10. So there's your 10 plus your 20. 10, 20, 30. So your total for your number bond is 30, and your parts are 10 and 20. And they're not making us write it with the 10. Now here they want to see subtraction. So you had 30. 10, 20, 30. Then you cross out 10. And what do you have left? You have 20 left. So your total is 30. You subtract. We crossed out 10 and you have 20 left. Okay? Now, because this might get too long for my phone to hold, I'm going down here. because these can get kind of confusing. 2 10s and 1 10 is 3 10s. They just use the unit. When they use the word unit, don't put the 0. 20 plus 20 is 40. And we've been practicing constantly. Even if you don't have this at home, you can use the word quick 10 with your child. 10, 20 plus 10, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40. See, drawing a quick 10 is just as good as this. Okay, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40 minus 10 equals 10, 20, 30. Oh, now they put the total in the front. So 10, 20, 10, add it up, 10, 20, 30. Now we got subtraction, and you see how it's going from addition to subtraction to the units. That's why they really need your help studying tonight. 10, 20, 30 minus the 2 10s, and there's 1 10 left. Three 10s take away 2 10s is 1 10. 20 minus 10. 10, 20 minus 10. There's 10 left. Well, anything minus itself is 0. Please remind them of that also. Here you have your total in the front. 10, 20, 30 plus 10 is 10, 20, 30, 40. And you know the total was 40. We don't have to do this to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 for several weeks. Here's 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Get rid of 30 of them. 10, 20, 30. What's left? 10. So that's what your child means if they say quick 10s. I hope this helps with homework. Please help your child study tonight because this is very demanding.